If you're a money manifestor and you aren't seeing the money you've been desiring, it's highly likely that you are missing two very important money manifesting elements, which I'm going to be covering in this video. First, to give a little background, manifestation is often pitched as the process of visualizing or believing something into reality, but that doesn't paint the whole picture. Manifestation involves not only attraction, but also creation, or you could also call it co-creation. Of course, there are elements of attraction and creation when you're asking, believing, and receiving. But the creation part we observe is often more passive or secondary. Your thoughts are creating a scenario that you desire, but many times there is very little aligned action to go along with that passive thought creation. So missing element number one is the element of active creation, which complements your passive creation. Before I speak more on that, allow me to preface by saying, without a doubt, you can attract money and abundance and relationships and lots of beautiful things and experiences in your life without taking a lot of action. But when you're an active participant in the creation or co-creation process, you are more likely to open up channels by which money can flow to you that make it easier or faster for the universe to bring you more of what you want more often. To make my point more clearly, I guarantee you that anyone who is seen as a famous money manifesting guru takes regular and active creative action that's aligned with their goals and desires. You see evidence of this all the time by the fact that they have active social media presences, they're offering courses and events, and so on. One way to sum it up is that they are creating value for others to consume. And what you put out into the universe must come back to you in some way, shape, or form. This doesn't just happen for the negative things in life, but for the positive things as well. So the universe responds when you create, share, and offer your creations of value in the world. One of the obvious ways this happens is when people give you money in exchange for whatever it is you are offering. A class, a product, a service, an opportunity, an experience, and so on. The point is, money manifesting gurus aren't just making their dream money through attraction and visualization alone. In every case, there is always an active creation component. And if you want what the famous gurus have, I'm sure it comes as no surprise to think that you'd also do well to have some form of active creation that you're putting out or offering to the world. And that does not mean that you have to become someone famous or even that you have to have a big business that takes over your life. That said, the idea of taking action in the wealth creation process and being an active creator in making money can be overwhelming and possibly even scary for people who feel very comfortable with the concept of simply visualizing and then having a $10,000 check show up in the mail. If you're getting a knot in your stomach while I'm sharing this concept of active creation with you, please write that down on paper, and we'll come back to that in just a bit. So what does being an active creator mean for people like you who want to manifest more money, or as I like to call it, regularly receivable riches? It means this, and this is the second important missing money manifesting element. Number two is what I've defined as wealth clarity, and it's what happens when you clear out your wealth blocks that are dampening your messages of desire that you send out to the universe. Wealth blocks are comprised of limiting beliefs that you have around all aspects of money and wealth. And these are very personal to you and your specific life circumstances. And that's why you can't clear these wealth blocks in a cookie cutter, one-size-fits-all fashion. If you're a money manifestor and you're trying to manifest money, but you haven't done a deep cleaning and clearing of your wealth blocks, when it comes to both the attraction and creation side of manifesting money, then it's very difficult for the universe to pick up on your messages of desire for wealth. That is, there is no wealth clarity that's coming through to the universe's ear, so to speak, because the message got all garbled by your wealth blocks. So instead of the universe hearing a clear message of, I really want 15,000 more dollars to flow into my bank account every month, it hears, well, I'd like 15,000 more dollars each month, but down deep, I don't really believe it can happen, and I'm really against the idea of creating income channels to make that happen because none of them really work anyway, and I really just want the big money to come out of thin air month after month without me doing anything at all for it, and so on and so forth. All the words and thoughts that come after the word but in that statement are muddling up your wealth clarity. So we need to tune up your message of desire so that there's true wealth clarity that's coming through instead. And once you do the work of clearing out your personal and specific wealth blocks, you massively free yourself up energetically to attract and create regularly receivable riches. And if earlier in the video you wrote down feeling overwhelmed or scared about the thought of being an active creator in the process of creating regularly receivable riches, then that's an example of a very important wealth block not to overlook, because those negative emotions and vibrations are absolutely clouding your wealth clarity. And instead, when you're asking for wealth to come your way, your dominant vibration is really more of one where you're running away from the thing you think you don't want to do, or think you can't do, or at least wouldn't be good at. And it's less of a vibration of attraction and magnetization to the wealth you want. In short, your dominant vibration becomes one of escape from something instead of attraction to something. And believe me, I know this is a hard pill to swallow because for a long time, I was escaping doing what was needed to create regularly receivable riches. And I'm sharing this with you because I'm not here to gloss over things and just give you surface info that won't change your life when you're here looking for actual effective money manifesting solutions. So my question to you is this: if you haven't manifested the amount and the frequency of money you've desired in the past year, what will change if you don't address these two important elements that are likely missing from your manifestation process? The hard reality is it's not likely that much will change for the better if the missing elements aren't addressed, and you may end up feeling even more frustrated about your ability to manifest, and then that just further adds to your wealth blocks. But if you feel excited and inspired to approach manifesting wealth from this new perspective, you're going to want to attend my next live event so you can learn how to master money manifesting by unblocking your wealth. To register, simply text the word event to 305-440-4588. To register, simply text the word event to 305-440-4588. That info is also listed in the comments below. Then follow the steps and you'll be guided to my brand new community where you'll be able to register for my next live event. I'm Lauren Sonnenberg, Wealth Mindset Coach with Wealth by Lauren. And if you got value out of today's video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I have a big question for you to ponder as we wrap up the video. Here it is. It's okay to want easy money. But what if the easy money comes as a result of your efforts of active creation that occur after you've cleared out your wealth blocks and achieved wealth clarity? Let me know your thoughts on that, and if you think you've been missing active creation or wealth clarity in your money manifesting process, feel free to share your experience in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'm sending you blessings for tremendous wealth.